We are continuing to talk to a number of other people who are there on the scene. Let's go now to Kelsey Kushner, who has someone she's talking with right now. Kelsey.
Yeah, Vic, this is Damari. He is a junior here at Morgan State. Now, you said you drove right over here as soon as you heard what was going on. Can you kind of talk to me about how you're feeling right now?
Honestly, just really anxious, knowing that something like this happened on campus, and this is not the first time this happened for homecoming. It's just very troubling to know that people come here and try to get an education and just have fun, and stuff like this happens.
Now, where were you when you found out about this news?
I was nearby. I was on my way home, and then I found out, and I just called my friend to make sure he was okay because I knew he was on campus. So I came down and make sure everything was fine, but I was just on my way home when I found out.
You said your friend currently is on lockdown in the area. Can you kind of, have you talked to him at all? Can you kind of talk to me about, what he said is going on?
Yeah, when I called him, he told me he was on lockdown, that they had him in the student center. He was just keeping me updated on what he knew, what was happening. And I could only imagine he would be feeling anxious and kind of scared too now. He was supposed to go to the coronation that was supposed to happen tonight. And I heard that it happened as people were going towards the coronation. So to only imagine that he would be in a situation where people shooting down at him and stuff is kind of just mind-boggling.
But he's okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. And I guess, what are your thoughts? This is supposed to be like a really exciting week, right? It's homecoming, and now you guys have the trauma from this. Can you kind of talk to me about how that feels?
It makes you on edge. I'm very on edge. Like you said, this beginning of homecoming, a lot of people were planning on going to a lot of the homecoming events, but I've heard so many people in a group chat and just Morgan students claiming how nervous they are to even go to class or go to any other homecoming events. It's kind of just makes you feel like, should I even be here? Nobody wants to be here anymore. I've heard people say they wanted class to be canceled for a week because of this. It's very traumatizing.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I'm so glad that you are safe and you are okay, and I'm glad that your friend is safe. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. Vic, this is just, I've been talking to a number of people out here today, and they're kind of, all sharing the same thoughts, the same anxieties, a lot of questions about what's going on out here. What somebody thought were fireworks, for a celebration of homecoming, now turned out to be gunfire with 5 people who are injured. Fortunately, no one is in critical condition, but still, the trauma that comes from this, it's a lot. It's a lot for students to process, and especially now, it's no longer an active shooting situation, but it's still a very big deal, and there's still a lot of, questions that kids have about, what's going on their campus. Is the person or persons who did this in police custody? Are they still out there? Did they catch them? What's going on? So, I can't even imagine what a lot of students out here are facing, what parents out here are feeling about what's going on. We keep saying it over and over and over that we're waiting for police to give us this update, and hopefully that's going to happen soon. But, who knows at this point? But police, are still out here. It's still a very active scene. So even if it's not an active shooting situation, this entire investigation that's going on isn't really calming anybody down that much, because there are still students that are on lockdown. There are still parents who aren't able to, grab their kid and make sure that they're okay. And I think the anxiety as the night goes on is just kind of starting to build and build and build. And, hopefully we can get some answers to the number of questions that we have out here tonight. Vic?